What's like a basic life skill that you just don't have? You can't do it. 601-995-1017. Call or text us if you have one of these. It's Y101, Adam and Allison. And I found the list of basic life skills that people under the age of 30 just can't do. But I don't want to rail on our Gen Z friends too hard because, like, one of them on the list is navigating somewhere with a map. And forget a map. I can't navigate anywhere. Certainly not with a map.
Yeah, reading maps is a lot more tricky now that we could just tell our phone, hey, tell me what to do.
Exactly. But anytime I'm around my grandfather, the atlas will definitely come out. Like if he's just talking about maybe taking a road trip someday or a road trip that he would have wanted to take before, he'll pull out the atlas and figure out exactly how he would get there. I have no idea how to do it whatsoever.
And that was so much harder too because like with the atlas, you would have to like pair maps together if you were having a really long drive because it's like, okay, this page shows me how to get out of Jackson, but then this page shows me how to get to Birmingham and like all that stuff.
I also don't think it's just people under the age of 30 who can't sew.
Oh yeah, that's not a very common skill.
I wouldn't think of sewing as like a basic life skill.
I would. Like you should at least know how to fix like a hem or sew a button.
I don't even know what a hem is.
It's like the end of your pants is hemmed or the end of your shirt, it's hemmed.
Oh, all right. I guess.
It keeps it from fraying.
Oh, okay. Obviously. Huh. What's a basic life skill that you don't have, Allison?
Similar to the map thing, except I can't read like cooking directions for the life of me.
How?
I don't know. Like I struggle. Once I read it once, I feel like I know it. I throw the box away, and then it's like I don't know what I'm doing.
How many times though have you? Because I do this all the time. I'll have to go back in the trash and pull out a box to figure out how long the brownies need to bake for.
So embarrassing. I've definitely been that person too, where if it's like if the box is right on top, I'll like lift up the trash can lid, read it real quick, close it, go back to cooking, realize I need more instructions, open up the trash can lid, look at the box again.
If you're under 30, I am going to judge you a little bit if you say you can't use a watch. That's on the list. Like you can't tell time. Like with the hands? You don't know what the big hand and the little hand mean?
But I feel like that's probably how your grandfather would react to hearing you being like, you can't figure out an atlas, but I've showed you all these years.
All right, what's a basic life skill that you don't have? I love the level of honesty on the text line right now about the life skills that you just don't have, no matter how old you are, because I did find something about people under 30 and the life skills that they don't have just because they've never had to do them before, like picking books up at the library. That's something that people under 30 don't know how to do.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Like, that's such a nice memory I have so many good memories of going to the library as a kid.
Do they not teach the Dewey Decimal System anymore?
I don't know.
Remember that? Dewey Decimal System?
Well, yeah.
Love that.
It's a little throwback.
This text says, I'm 23 and I cannot cook anything without following a recipe. And even then, it might not be that good. I rely on my fiance for cooking. And I have no idea how to write a check or where I would even get a check from.
Oh, my gosh. Well,
checks are us. Everybody knows that.
Your bank is where you would get a check. But that reminds me of I used to work with a Gen Zer. And one time we had to mail some stuff out. And she could not figure out how to address the letter. Like she had never done it before. And I was like, well, you need to put the name and then you need to put the ad. But she was like doing it all wrong. She didn't know where to write it. And I was like, just right in the middle of the center of the envelope.
Did she realize that was ridiculous, that it was ridiculous, that even though she was young, she should know how to address a letter?
No, totally clueless.
She was like, this is not something why would I ever need to know
she
how to
was
send
like,
somebody
this shouldn't
something?
be my job.
Could just Venmo it. Like, come on. Hayley says, not me, but my 14-year-old. They're not taught cursive anymore.
Oh.
He signed, in quotes, school papers the other day, and it was all in print.
Oh my gosh, R.I.P. to cursive.
A lot of tears shed from cursive whenever I was a kid.
I have a lot of questions. Chris, who's 24, texted in saying, I can't talk to strangers. I get really nervous. And I wonder if Chris also has phone anxiety. Like, can they not order a pizza over the phone?
I thought about calling Chris just to put him or her on the spot.
Ooh, that
Be
would have
like,
been a good idea. Yeah,
"Talk
just
to
to
us."
find out. That's so mean.
Latasha's a Gen Xer who can't drive a stick shift.
Oh, I bet a lot of people can't do that. I don't know that I could do it. I learned on a stick shift, but that's the last time I drove a stick shift.
Probably been about 10 years since I've been behind the wheel of a standard transmission vehicle, but I think I could do it.
Yeah,
like
'cause
after a little while.
Didn't you drive one for like a long time?
Few years, yeah.
Yeah, I
Chevy
feel like-
S10 pickup. It was purple. It was very sweet.
Sticks with you.
It sticks with you. Get it? Stick
yeah.
shift.
Yeah, I do. Joe just says he can't sew.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I got it.